know what? I'm gonna break this maze a little bit. I'm just gonna break this maze a little bit. Wait, actually those stages. Not like the stages where you sing the, like the stations where you like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, that kind, those kind of stations. Yeah. Let's see if like the caterpillar can you know. Let's see if the caterpillar can figure out where each maze is. Let's see if he can be level 1, 2, and 3. And level 3 is the hardest of them all. So yeah. Level first we're gonna start with level 1, which is totally easy. Level 1's gonna be totally easy. But level 2's tricky. But level 3 is the hardest of them all, you know. This is level 2. This is level 2. This is level 2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Greetings, everyone. Glad to have you with us on this Wednesday night edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. D.A. will join us tonight on the sideline. So the Nuggets win the tip. Pass to Sprewell. Weber against Kukoc. And Weber throws it down.
Looking just about unstoppable.
So for the Nuggets, their last game, a loss to the Timberwolves. On the wing, Kukoc looks for Mourning, gets it to him. And Mourning throws it down.
Boy, the aggressiveness of Mourning inside, I like it. I mean, when he's this deep, he's looking to throw it down.
Crawford outside, buries the long-range jumper. Right on paper, this appears to be a big mismatch. When you're expected to win as a player, I've always wondered, how do you keep from getting too relaxed?
I mean, you got to remind yourself that this is the NBA. So, sure, there are teams with bad records, but everybody can be dangerous on any given night.
5 on the clock. Such a wide-open look.
My goodness, what a move there to lose the defender. Got him on his heels, and then he made it look easy from there on in.
And it's Pierce in the corner. Offensive rebound.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Definitely saved the layup with that foul, and he'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see.
The Nuggets shooting their initial free throws of the game right here.
And it's been an average year, really, at the free throw line for this group, only around 75%.
He hits one and misses one, each at the line.
And let's face it, every point matters in this league. You have to take advantage of these freebies.
First 1:30 gone here in the first quarter. Here's Kukoc. Chris Weber with the rebound. Denver's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter.
Pressing the attack, that's how you get things done.
Here's Kukoc. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. Down low, here's Mourning, and Mourning throws it down.
I tell you, he's playing the game with pure excitement right now.
He capped off that dunk with some serious end time on the rim.
Yeah, just couldn't contain himself, couldn't control himself there.
And that one goes out of bounds, last touch by Pierce. Jazz have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Outside, Jones. Pass to Tinsley. Mourning with the screen. Shot clock at 6. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. And if you've been following them closely this year, you know they're winning games by double-digit margins.
And making it look easy, guys. And when this team gets a lead down the stretch, they protect it as well as anybody in the game. They have become comfortable in dealing with adversity.
Crawford, no luck.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Pass to Mason. To the inside, Mourning. And he hits it to tie the game up. Mourning's got 6 points.
Mourning's got that sculpted body and plays with such strength, able to brush off the contact on his way up for the shot.
And it's Mason with the ball for the Jazz. And here is Mourning. The second effort, and it's good on the way. He's got 8.
Dominant play from Mourning inside. Even when you come to expect it, he's tough to defend against down low.
Crawford dishes to Weber. And Jamal Tinsley picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, Pierce kicks to Crawford. It's hauled in here by Tinsley. Jazz have gone 5 of 8 from the field, shooting over 62%. Here's the screen. Six on the shot clock. Mourning with the screen. Kept alive.
That's exactly what you want to see. Your big man playing big. Strong board.
Here's Shaq, and Shaq with the slam.
Shaquille O'Neal doing his own version of rim testing. Pressure testing that rack. Man, What strength.
Here's Tinsley. Pass to Mason. Outside, Jones. And it's blocked.
And when your defense is challenged like that, you need guys to rise to the occasion.
And the dunk by O'Neal.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
Does it as well as anybody, fellas. Tremendous skill while in the air.
And the timeout taken by Jerry Sloan. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. A different look for Utah. Williams, he's checked in for Mason. And Knight subbed in for Jamal Tinsley for the Nuggets. There's 1:59 left in the first quarter. Morning passes to Knight. Nice ball movement by Utah. Kukoc kicks to Williams. Pass to Morning. Just 4 to shoot. Denver grabs the miss. Now here is our test. Up again. Another shot. And Gasol lays it in.
Sometimes boxing out is the last part of good defense. Second chance points, if you don't, can decide games.
Right side, Williams to the paint. And the dunk by Morning.
One of his specialties on display there. A nifty lead pass.
Denver in the lead. 1:03 left to play here in the first. Pass to Delp. That 3 off the mark.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Here's Kukoc. Up and in on the way.
Well, Kukoc is a big guy, but he moves with such grace, so agile, and that helps him to get his shots inside.
Artest gets to Gasol. Back to Artest. Gasol dishes to Doolin. Gasol passes to Delp. Over Jones. Goes back up. And it's Morning with the rebound. Jazz have gone an even 50% from the field. They are 7 of 14 for the game. Knight, the bounce pass. Right side, Kukoc. Here's Morning. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Tie game in Utah. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the second quarter. Right. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And from what we've seen from the Jazz so far, what's your take?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
And Kemp slams it in.
And although an undersized center, more than making up for it with some serious hops.
Utah is shooting 47%, pretty solid. Yep, that one goes. Williams has got the lead up to 2 now for the Jazz.
With awareness that time by him. I like when he gets it to his open teammates. Keep your eyes and head up.
Here's Gasol. And Gasol with the... Here's Harvey. Nothing on the board. Pass tonight. Here's Boston. Rebounded by Kemp. Here's our test. Inside. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. And the timeout taken by Jerry Sloan. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. City checked in for Harvey. Jones comes in for Gill. And Jamal Tinsley is subbed in for Knight. For Utah, they've gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. On the wing, Williams. Pass to Voskuhl. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. Voskuhl's got 4 this quarter.
How about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Crawford gets to Gasol. And he banks in the layup. Gasol's got the game tied up here for Denver.
And, you know, things can get hectic in the paint, so you got to be able to stay calm.
Outside Williams. Jones up top. Knocked away. It's stolen by Kemp. Pierce with a wide open look. No luck that time in the shot that would have put them on top. And it's Mason with the ball for Utah. That'll be game 1 of a 4-game road trip. Williams a screen on Crawford. Pass to Mason from outside the arc. And it's Denver with the rebound. Gasol's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Pierce. Crawford outside, sinks the triple. Now it's a 3-point Denver lead.
Impressive decision-making there. He could have tried to score, but makes the right decision and hits the open shooter.
Pick by Williams. Here's Tinsley, guarded by Crawford. Pocket 6. Jones from outside. It's hauled in by Jamal Crawford. To the Jazz, their last game, a loss to the Lakers. And it's Sprewell missing. Outside, Jones. Pass to Tinsley. A name some are curious about for the upcoming draft is Darko Milicic. Have you had a chance, Clark, to see much of his play?
I really haven't, Kevin, and what I've seen has been highlights, so it's hard to get a real gauge. He's got size, moves well for a big guy, seems to be pretty skilled. But when you talk about evaluating stars from afar, it's a bit of an interesting challenge. I mean, it's tough to predict exactly how well they'll adapt to American basketball at the NBA level. But the scouts who follow this young man say he has promise, so we'll see if that's the case.
Morning's checked in for Utah. Kukoc comes in for Williams. And the timeout taken by Jerry Sloan. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. O'Neal checked in for Denver. Weber comes in for Kemp. On the wing, Kukoc, guarded by Weber. Pass to Morning. Will it go? O'Neal with the defensive effort. The Nuggets leading by 5. Here's Sprewell. Stolen by Mason. To the middle. Here's Morning. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Morning's got 12 points in the game.
And, you know, we certainly know Morning is capable of this. Once he gets going now, he can catch fire.
Pass to Weber. Driving the lane, and he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Going for the high degree of difficulty on that dunk. That's a little risky.
Jazz have gone 4 of 10 in the second quarter from the field. Now Mason, defended by Pierce. Now Tinsley. Jones for 3. It's rebounded by O'Neal.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Now, here's Weber. There's Crawford with the 3. Good, and Weber gets the assist. Crawford's got the lead up to 8 now for Denver.
And that's a classic play in the modern NBA. You think it's going inside, but it's still all about finding the 3.
Weber against Kukoc. Outside, Jones. 6 to shoot. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
A hard-nosed defensive player. You have to like the effort Jones brings on that end, often taking on the challenge of their best offensive player.
He's off on the second. And here's Denver. They're on a 16-7 run. Crawford passes to Sprewell. For 3, Pierce. Rebound, Utah. To the paint. Here's Kukoc. And it's Kukoc with the jam.
Hey, Kukoc is 6'10", which makes it easy for him to flush it home, especially with that kind of defense on him. Get out of the way.
Now here's Pierce. Up and in, it's good. First basket of the game for him. 1 for 4 shooting.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Pass to Mason. Now Mourning. Over O'Neal. Puts the move on. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Sprewell, that's good.
Those are the looks they want to continue to generate.
Jazz trail by 9. Now Tinsley. Pass to Mourning. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's Denver in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. Right back after this break. And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. You look at Jamal Crawford in this game. I mean, he's been everywhere.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
Yeah, you know what? The defense is going to adjust. They'll be ready for him now, so I'm sure they talked a lot about how to slow him down.
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. Utah trailing here. Right side, Kukoc. Outside, Jones. Mourning a screen on Pierce. Down low. And he makes good on the layup. Mourning's got 14 points.
And right now, he is cooking. His guys would be smart to keep feeding the beast.
O'Neal on the wing. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Boy, I'm not sure how the league adjusts to Shaquille O'Neal. This guy is so big, so strong, so forceful. Wow.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. O'Neal hits them both.
When your big man can knock down free throws, that's a bonus for sure.
Out to the wing. Kukoc against Weber. To the left side wing. 5 to shoot. Shot by Tinsley, no good. Denver leading by 9. Weber kicks to Crawford. Back to Weber. Over Kukoc. Kicks it out to Crawford. Here's the pass to Crawford. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. They can use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Jones looking for an opening. Here's Mourning. And it's Shaq with the rebound. Shaq's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. The shot by Pierce will not go. And it's Mason with the ball for the Utah Jazz. 9-point game. Here's Tinsley. Pierce covering. And Tinsley kicks to Mason. Mourning a screen on Crawford. Mason. It's rebounded by O'Neal. O'Neal's got 6 rebounds now in the game. And that one's good by Pierce.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
And the timeout taken by Jerry Sloan. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
And I think this timeout, guys, is where you draw up some plays that are guaranteed to create some high percentage shots.
So Denver ends up going with a whole new group. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Mourning kicks to Tinsley. Outside, Jones. The Jazz working the ball around now. Mason, the pass to Jones. And a miss there on the triple. Denver leading by 11. Here's Dooling. No scoring in this one. Pass to Delp. Three-pointer. And out of bounds as Utah gains possession. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Three-pointer. Kukoc sinks the three-pointer. Kukoc has got 7 points.
A legitimate threat to burn you outside. Kukoc understands when he should take that shot.
Here's our test. Rebounded by the Jazz. Mourning's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And it's Ron Artest with the foul. That's his first foul. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Out to the right wing. Tinsley pass to Mourning. And the dunk by Mourning.
Rising up with power. I like seeing that kind of aggression down low.
Denver leading by 6. Pass to Kemp. And stolen by Mourning. And now Jones running the floor all by himself. And Jones slams it in.
Nice hustle from Eddie Jones right there, running the floor and being rewarded for doing so.
Artest the pass to Delp. Pass to Dooling. Here's Artest. The Nuggets with another miss. Jazz have gone even 50% from the floor here in the third quarter. 4 of 8. Mourning can't make it work.
You're not going to get a better look from mid-range. He's definitely disappointed with himself there.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Pass to Jones. And Tinsley kicks to Jones. Here is Mason. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Gasol with the rebound. Gasol's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Here's Delp. That one falls coming off Dooling's feet. Dooling's got 3 assists in the game. So it's the Jazz now. They trail by 9 points. Now Tinsley. Pass to Mourning. He's into the line. Sean Kemp picks one up right there.
Using his size to get defenses to foul him. The big man, Alonzo Mourning, doing good work there.
A different look for Utah. Williams is checked in for Mason. Hill comes in for Jones. And Knight subbed in for Jamal Tinsley. It's Kemp on the wing. Pass to Delp. Dooling up top. He's guarded by Knight. And Dooling kicks to Artest. 4 on the shot clock. That one falls. Artest's got his first bucket in this one.
Artest making his case inside.
Knight looking for an opening. 58 seconds left in the third quarter. Outside, Kukoc. Inside, Mourning. And Mourning throws it down.
Nice find by Kukoc. I think it's one of his best attributes. He loves to pass the ball and is really skilled at doing so. That pass leading to a bucket.
Just gets to Gasol. Poked away. Taken away by Williams. One-on-one fast break. Pass to Mourning. That's tipped.
Hey, if you lack rim protection, you will be taken advantage of. That's great defense.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight. First one falls for him.
And you gotta love the fire that Mourning plays with. His passion for the game is so special.
Jones checked in for Kukoc. The Nuggets leading by 7. Good ball movement here by the Nuggets. Knocks down the 3-ball. Delp's got a pair of threes now here in the third for Denver.
Did a nice job of staying ready for that pass. Shot preparation was great, caught it and let it go.
To the inside. Mourning's shot is good. Mourning's got 10 points here in the second half.
That is what we talk about. Make the next pass. Fantastic feed.
Delp beats the buzzer. Wow!
Yeah, that's just an amazing play to get that ball off in time.
I agree. I mean, and to have the...
And so it's Denver. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. We've got more in store for you right after this. And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. To the middle. Here's Gasol. And Gasol slams it in.
And how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right.
Yes, indeedy. Well done.
Outside Knight. Jones from outside. It's not going to go for him. Great D that time from Artest. Outside for Gasol. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Here's Gill, just 5 to shoot, and out of bounds as the Nuggets gain possession.
Yeah, couldn't quite hang on to it. They're not in a position now where they can afford to be giving it away like that.
To the wing right side. Here's Weber, and Weber throws it down.
And really the story of this second half, one team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
And that's why you have such a huge gap in the shooting numbers between the teams.
There's the pick. Down low. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That's on Shaq.
Oh, you got to be careful guarding him out there because he's more than capable of drawing fouls.
Mourning's checked in for Utah. Just about 1.5 minutes gone by here in the fourth. Crawford against Knight. Crawford dishes to O'Neal. Here's for 3. Here's Weber. Tried to bank it in, but he misses. Jazz trail by 15. Pass to Jones. Now, here is Knight, guarded by Crawford. Outside, Jones. Shot clock at 6. Utah needs to get off a shot here. Mourning's shot is good.
Really good decision from Jones that time. Excellent job finding the open teammates.
Pass to Sprewell, and the officials calling for a 3-second violation. And Utah making a change here. Gill's checked in. And for the Jazz, they're shooting 43% from the floor. Now Jones. Here's Mourning. Guarded by O'Neal. Shoots from the baseline. And Shaq pulls it down. O'Neal's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. And that one is stuffed right through.
Now that's some hang time. What a pretty double clutch move.
Agree, Greg. You can afford to get fancy on your way up when you've got that kind of space.
And space is what he had, fellas. Soft defense there.
A great find there for the open man.
Crawford passes to O'Neal. The rebound by Alonzo Mourning. Mourning's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Jones dishes to Knight. Mourning with the screen. To the paint. That's good. The assist that time from Knight. Knight's got 3 assists tonight.
When you get a look that close in, it is a great possession.
Crawford finds O'Neal. Outside Pierce. This one for three. They get it back. O'Neal is double. Pass to Sprewell. Back to Weber. And stolen by Mourning. Here's Jones. Goes back up. And he figures it out with the lay-in.
And Mourning's just a beast on the glass, using that muscular frame to get into prime position there.
Down it goes!
Take that rack down!
What a slam!
Wow. We are going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Greg. That was special. That was really special.
A circus dunk for you right there, guys.
And the timeout taken by Jerry Sloan. He's ready to talk things through with them. And the Jazz with some changes. Kukoc, he's checked in for Williams. Mason checks in for Gill. And Jamal Tinsley is subbed in for Knight. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Guys, during that last break, I heard what Jerry Sloan talked to his team about. They said to the team, I know you guys are tired, but let's end this game strong. Let's get the win. Big last stretch here, guys.
Thanks, David. Jones with the screen on Crawford. Mourning inside. He's up against Gasol. And it misses. The Nuggets leading by 11. Fast break. Here we go. Takes the three. A three-pointer. Good.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Rejected by Gasol.
Tracking that ball all the way. Strong defense at the rim.
Another chance here. Fires the three. The shot is off.
You know, he's a threat from deep, no doubt about it, but it just has not been there for him tonight. You might want to change your game plan a little bit offensively.
Terrific defense in the painted area.
Weber against Kukoc. 6 on the shot clock. And he jams it in.
No question as to which team gave the better effort tonight. A dominant performance and an outstanding win for Denver.
You know, it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
Yeah, I think you're on point, Kevin. They got better looks, and that tends to lead to a better field goal percentage.
And when it's all said and done here, this will mark their 38th W on the year.
And they put themselves into the driver's seat in regards to the season series with this team. Tonight's win will give them a 2-1 edge with only one left to play.
You know, no matter what happens next time they meet, I think this was the biggest game they'll play against each other this season. Getting that 2-1 advantage means so much.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Pau Gasol.
Well, I thought the job he did on the glass was absolutely terrific, extremely physical. He left it all out there tonight.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. On the wing, Kukoc, guarded by Weber. And so it's Denver taking care of business in this one. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel like